kind of always been ahead of the field.
Got a receiver open, will score a touchdown. He's got it, end zone, touchdown.
January football is going to be a great game.
It's hard to really put into words and feel the energy. It's just different.
All right, Damian Woody back here with us because, guys, we got an NFC title game to talk about. Tampa Tom versus that bad man. So here's the question. Nick, let's start with you. Game's on the line. You have to choose. Which quarterback are you taking, Rodgers or Brady?
Well, I can see David get mad already.
I'm waiting on it. Go ahead.
Because you already had your decision made because maybe one of these quarterbacks won you a Super Bowl. You shouldn't even be on the show right now. You don't got on a coat. You don't got on a tie. You out there looking like Luther Vandross.
He's got a piano behind him, though. He's classy.
I'm so disrespectful. But I do, like you said, Charlie, I got that piano back there, so that makes up for it.
All right, the answer to the question is Aaron Rodgers. I know you're not going to like it, but that's the answer to the question. Like Tom Brady, I understand how great Tom Brady is in those clutch moments, but there's something about familiarity in that situation. In the 2-minute drill situation, it is about being comfortable with your teammates, comfortable with your scheme, comfortable with your surroundings. Tom Brady has looked comfortable on and off, but this is his first year there. Aaron Rodgers looks comfortable all the time in that situation. And who's better right now? Like, I know you love Tom Brady. I know he got you a Super Bowl ring and helped you make a lot of money to buy that $50,000 piano behind you. But let's be honest, Tom Brady is not better than Aaron Rodgers right now. You know it and I know it.
Listen, this is just a blasphemous question right here. Of course you know where I'm going. I'm going with Tom Brady. And listen, we all know about, to me, when you're talking about who do you want for one game, it's about championship DNA. I've been on this show many a time talking about Aaron Rodgers is the most talented passer of the football that I have. Doesn't mean that I want Aaron Rodgers in one game wins the whole thing. I'm going with the guy who over 20-year career has done it year in and year out, game in and game out. And everyone that talked about, most of that time was with Bill Belichick. That is correct. And look what's happened the year after those two have separated. Tom Brady has found his way into the championship game, and the New England Patriots, we're at home making a sandwich for the playoffs, okay? This man is a winner. There's no question about that. He's not the most physically talented guy, but the man knows how to win. Why? Because he has those intangibles, that work ethic that has allowed for a 6th-round pick to go out here and strike fear in people when the game is on the line. So, Dominique, yes, you know where I'm going. I don't even know why they even asked me this question, which quarterback I'm going to take. I'm going to take Tom Brady.
Okay, so now that we're done with you and your Tom Brady tattoo that I'm sure is being covered up by that shirt somewhere, let me explain something to you. Championship, I could attack this in 2 different ways. So championship DNA, let's just assume it's a thing. Let's assume it's a thing. I could say that it's not, but okay, let's accept it as a thing. Aaron Rodgers got a championship too. Aaron Rodgers got the same
he got
DNA.
A championship.
Okay, either you got it or you don't. Either you got championship DNA or you don't. He clearly has it too. So if it is a thing, saying that all the things that you listed about Tom Brady, all these intangibles, all these championship DNA, all that stuff, Aaron Rodgers got that too, and he got a better arm, and he's more athletic, and he is more comfortable in his offense. That's why I take Tom Brady, or I take Aaron Rodgers in this situation. Like, I'm not gonna be mad if you stick me with the GOAT, but the GOAT, sometimes at a certain point, he's not the best. He's the greatest, but he's not the best. Oh, they trying to undercut me with these foolish numbers. That is past. That all is way back in the distant history of like a couple years ago.
Dominic, you don't think we've heard these type of things before? Aaron Rodgers is the better athlete. Aaron Rodgers has the better arm. Facts. Aaron Rodgers has more talent on offense. We've heard that for many years as it relates to Tom Brady. Even when Tom Brady was in New England, he never had the most talented offense surrounded by him. But it's about the mentality. You know this. It's the DNA championship that's inside of him. Aaron Rodgers for all his gifts. Aaron Rodgers for all his gifts has one Super Bowl. One Super Bowl. The greatest talent that we've seen throwing the football has one chip. One chip on his resume.
Can I ask you a question then?
There's been many people, Nick, that talked about, has Aaron Rodgers, underachieved throughout his career, considering how great of a talent he is at the quarterback position? So for one game, with all of it on the line, I'm taking the guy that's shown me over 20 years.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers probably should have more Super Bowls. But you go back to this point. Are you saying that Aaron Rodgers got lucky and won a Super Bowl? Because either he has this it factor championship DNA or won a championship, or he don't. You can't keep throwing at me. I understand that Tom Brady has gone to 9 Super Bowls. I understand that he has won 6. Nobody can compare to that. He is freaking great. But he is also 43, and he's also in a new system, and he is also not as talented as Aaron Rodgers and not as comfortable right now as Aaron Rodgers. So if I were willing to accept that the only difference between them was championship DNA, Rodgers got it too because he won one. So what? He don't have enough. He just got a little bit of DNA of championship. He needs some more championship DNA. He needs 6 DNAs. He need a triple helix. Forget the double helix. He need a triple helix of championship DNA for Damian Woody to respect him.
Let me tell you. So you bring up Tom Brady's age. He's 43. Yeah, we know did he throw for over 4,000 yards? Did he throw for over 40 touchdowns at the age of 43? Has this man shown any sign of slowing down? Is his arm still live right now? And you wouldn't take him in one game if you need to win one game? Come on, Nick. You sound like you hating right now. You sound like you hating.
I'm not hating.
Did Tom Brady do something to you? Did he do something to you?
Yeah, several times. Tom Brady has beaten me several times. He's done a lot to me, actually. Aaron Rodgers has beaten me a couple times too, so I don't like either of them more than the other. They both get on my darn nerves. However, I'm trying to be practical. This idea, and you're right. Tom Brady's had a great season. Tom Brady has made all people who underestimated him look stupid. What he's doing, he's attacking down the field in a way that we didn't think that a player of his age can do. And that's impressive. That's all fine and good. But there is one question that you haven't answered. So all that other stuff aside, who's better right now?
Aaron Rodgers had a better season.
That's
he had the better season. That don't mean I would take him for one game. He's had the better season, but I wouldn't take him for one game.
You want the worst quarterback. You want the quarterback who is not as good as the other one for one game. We got one game. Everything's on the line. I want the guy that's not as good.
Loyalty.
I want the guy who's shown me throughout his career. That's the guy I want.
You want the guy whose number you got tattooed on your heart.
Well, we hope to see that tattoo one day or another. Guys, we got to put respect on both these guys' names. They are the OGs. And guess what? They have the oldest combined age of 2 starting quarterbacks in a conference championship. Combined, they are 80 years old, 227 days. Respect. All right, guys, let's move on. We still got much more to come here on First Take. We turn to the AFC title game coming up next. You're about to find out why Josh Allen is more valuable to his team than Patrick Mahomes is to the Chiefs. Buckle up, more First Take coming up next.